February is a wonderful month of the year when we celebrate the seasons of love with our friends, family, and loved ones. It is the perfect time to greet someone with warmth as well as appreciate the love in our lives we often take for granted. During these seasons of love, people take time to slow down and enjoy the simple things to celebrate and embrace meaningful and worthwhile activities. A time of remembering the past and looking forward for the future.
Today marks a momentous event that I'm sure everyone will enjoy and cherish. To every hardworking school principal, Sir Francisco G. Pagulayan, industrious fellow teachers, our GPTA officers, headed by Engineer Magjiel Capa, supported and proud parents, pupils, and other visitors. A pleasant morning to each and everyone. Welcome to Pagulayan Christian Academy Incorporated.
We bring to you a spectacular event featuring the Coronation
Rites King and Queen of Hearts 2025
and the much-awaited
Festival Dance Competition.
I am Nicole Rosario,
and I am Leah Grace Tiderway, your Masters of Ceremony. Good morning, partner.
Good morning, partner. We welcome you to the 2025 Coronation Rites. We will be crowning our royalty, King Franz Ganicruz Soriano Antonio and Queen Safira Haniel Constantino Peralta and their royal court.
We are also gathered here to witness the talents and skills of our pupils and students through festival dance competitions. We use festival theme because festival dances play a vital role in coronation rites by adding cultural meaning, celebration, and entertainment to the event. These dances, deeply rooted in tradition, honor both crowned individual and the heritage of the community. It is therefore right and proper to begin with pride and honor. May I invite everyone to please stand for the invocation by Teacher Joyce Florido, a grade 4 advisors, and followed by the singing of our national anthem to be conducted by Teacher Nona Yasmin Batulan, a senior kindergarten advisor.
Let us bow down our head and feel the presence of the Lord. Heavenly Father, we come before you in reverence and gratitude as we gather for this sacred coronation. You are the source of all authority, wisdom, and grace, and we acknowledge that all leadership is calling from you. Today, we lift up your chosen servant who is to be crowned. May this ceremony be more than a moment of honor, but a divine commissioning to lead with justice, humility, and compassion. Grant wisdom to govern wisely, strength to serve faithfully, and a heart that seeks righteousness in all things. Bless this gathering, O Lord, and unite us in peace and purpose. May your presence be felt in this place, guiding every word spoken and every act performed. Let this coronation be a reflection of your divine will, and may your favor rest upon this leader and this land. In your holy and mighty name we pray. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
You may now take your seat. Now, without further ado, let's welcome Engineer Mark Hill Capa, the President of GPTA, for his words of welcome.
Good morning! Parang natutulog. Good morning! Good morning! Yun! Parang nagugutom kayo, pagod. Teka lang, tayo ilalabas ko ang aking tarheta. To our school principal. Sir, good morning. Ma'am Edith, good morning. Asan ka? Morning po. Our esteemed faculty members. Good morning. Our beloved parents, good morning po. Medyo patagalin ko kasi medyo nagtagal tayo eh. Students, good morning. Friends and guests. A pleasant morning and wonderful morning to all of us. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this Coronation Rites 2025. It is an honor to stand before you today to celebrate this special ceremony. Your presence brings joy and strength to all of us. And we are truly grateful for your attendance. We gathered today to come and unite and celebrate a vibrant and joyful occasion to witness the coronation ceremonies of the royal family headed by our king. Your Highness King Franz Janicos S. Antonio, and Our Majesty Queen Sapira Haniel C. Peralta. Pero meron lang kong konting babasahin. Konti lang. Just a small thought. Everything we read stimulates our minds to think. And what we think determines what we desire. And reading to thinking to desiring to acting. In this sense, we are shaping our destiny by the ideas we recreate and do for our lives. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Siyempre, gusto natin, meron tayong gustong makamit. Meron tayong gustong may provide para sa ating mga schools, sa ating mga bata, ating mga anak. So, it reminds me na ang pag-aaral pala ay yun ang pinaka-importante sa ating buhay. Lalo na pag meron tayong kailangan, meron tayong gustong, meron tayong goal sa ating school. Lalo na pag pangangailangan ng ating mga bata, ating mga safety ng ating mga bata. So, thank you. At least, nakapag-provide tayo ng ganitong programa na ipostro natin. Ang pagkakaalam ko, halos lahat is agree naman sa itong okasyon na to. So, thank you very much for that. And today, I hope na makipag-cooperate pa tayong lahat. Unity, unfolding celebration will continue. Let us pray to our God Almighty that He will continue bless and keep us under His care. In behalf of GPTA, I welcome you and take pleasure in this coronation of our Majesty Queen and His Highness King and their Royal Courts 2025. Once again, good morning and welcome everyone.
Thank you very much, Engineer Mark Kappa, for those inspiring words that truly set the tone for today's event.
Now, let's hear from Sir Francisco G. Pagulayan, our esteemed school administrator, for his opening remarks. A round of applause, please.
Good morning, Pikay Royalty Family, Royal Family. Yes. Respected teachers, proud parents, and guardians, also visitors and guests, I am honored to welcome you all to the coronation rites of our school, formerly known as Solana Academy and now Pagwalayan Christian Academy Incorporated. A celebration of achievement for our beloved school. Today, we gathered to recognize the King and Queen 2025 and the princes and princesses who have demonstrated exceptional dedication to our school community. As we celebrate this endeavor, we also acknowledge the hard work and commitment of our teachers, PTA officers, especially headed by Engineer Mark Hilcapa, and parents who have supported and guided us every step of the way. This coronation rites is not just a celebration of individual achievements, but also a testament to the spirit of excellence that defines our school community. So let us come together. Let us celebrate and let us inspire one another to strive for greatness. Without further ado, again, I welcome you to our Coronation Rites 2025. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm remarks. With that, we are now ready to move forward with our anticipated. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we celebrate this special day with elegance, energy, and excitement. As we witness our royal family, let us rise and welcome our outgoing Queen and Queen of Hearts 2024, King Lydell Von Nabig and Queen Jasna Machel Kappa. A round of applause, please.
A round of applause, please. As we prepare to witness this grand and regal occasion, let us acknowledge the presence of our graceful and dedicated usherettes. Chloe Marie D. De La Cruz, Apollo Valley Estangonan, FGR Sinigian, Brienne Winslet Abarquez, Sofia Arabella C. Peralta, and Kaiden Rich Lord D. Sagut.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the highlight of the event. The entrance of King and Queen of Hearts of 2025 of Pargulayan Christian Academy Incorporated and the Royal Court. May I request everyone to please give them a round of applause. Loyalty is a deep sense of faithfulness, commitment, and devotion to a person, cause, or duty. It means standing by someone or something through challenges and triumphs, remaining steadfast in support and trust. True loyalty is not just about words but about actions that reflect sincerity, integrity, and honor. It is the foundation of strong relationship, leadership, and service. making it an essential virtue in royalty, friendship, and life. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you our Miss Loyalty 2025 8th Princess, Tyra F. Bautista. Our Miss Loyalty is a loving daughter of Mr. Ernie Bautista. She is a grade 10 student. She loves to eat ice cream. Her favorite color is pink. Her talent is dancing and habit is strolling. And her ambition is life. In life is to become a nurse someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Loyalty, 8th Princess, Tyra F. Bautista, and her escort, Jase Soriano. Once again, our Miss Loyalty 8th Princess, Tyra F. Bautista, and her escort, Jase Soriano. Let's give them a round of applause.
Generosity is more than just giving material wealth. It reflects her kindness, compassion, and dedication to serving others. A generous princess embodies the spirit of selflessness, using her position not for personal gain but to uplift those in need. She shares not only riches but also time, wisdom, and love, ensuring that her leadership is felt through acts of charity, grace, and understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you our Miss Generosity 2025 7th Princess, Eileen Isabel Jordan. A round of applause, please. Our Miss Generosity is a loving daughter of Mr. Timothy Jordan and Mrs. Ellen Joy Jordan. She is a grade 1 pupil. She loves to eat egg and rice. Her favorite color is purple. She loves to dance and sing. And her ambition in life is to become a successful teacher someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Generosity 7th Princess, Eileen Isabel Jordan, with her escort, Sian Narag. Once again, our Miss Generosity 2025 7th Princess, Eileen Isabel Jordan. A round of applause, please.
Love is a friendship that calls fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It is a loyalty through good and bad times. This virtue is not far from despair. Our Miss Love 2025 6th Prince, Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso, and Miss Love 2025 6th Princess, Jania Marshall R. Capa. A round of applause, please. Our Mr. Love is a loving son of Jonathan Ildefonso and Mrs. Sherry Ildefonso. He is a grade 4 pupil. He loves to eat bulalo. And his favorite color is blue. His habit is playing basketball. And her ambition in life is to become an engineer someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Love 2025, Sixth Prince Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso. Our Miss Love is the loving daughter of engineer Mark Hill Kappa and engineer Rachel R. Kappa. She is a kindergarten pupil. She loves to eat hot dog and fried rice. Her favorite color is pink. And her talent is dancing and drawing. And her ambition in life is to become a successful doctor someday. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Love Sixth Princess, Jania Marshall R. Kappa. Once again, our Mr. Love 2025 Sixth Prince Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso and Miss Love 2025 Sixth Princess Jania Marshall R. Kappa. A round of applause, please.
Integrity is the foundation of true leadership. It means upholding honesty, fairness, and strong moral principles in every decision and action. A royal figure with integrity does not seek power for personal gain, but serves with honor, responsibility, and sincerity. Integrity represents the essence of trustworthy and ethical leadership, showing that real royalty is not just about titles, but about character and duty. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present our Mr. Integrity 2025 5th Prince Nathan Jello Gudasen and Miss Integrity 2025 5th Princess Faith Mignonette E. Turaray. Our Mr. Integrity is the loving son of Mrs. Cecil Anti Gudasen. He is a grade 9 student. He loves to eat fruits and vegetables. His favorite color is red. His talent is dancing and playing badminton. And his ambition in life is to become a successful policeman someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Integrity 5th Prince, Nathan Jello Gudasen. A round of applause, please. Our Miss Integrity is the loving daughter of Mr. Jeffrey El Chico and Mrs. Jennifer El Chico. She is a grade 8 student. She loves to eat Chinese food. And her favorite color is nude. Her habit is playing badminton. And her ambition in life is to become a successful chef someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Integrity 2025 Fifth Princess, Faith Mignonette Ituraray. A round of applause, please. Once again, our Mr. Integrity 2025 Fifth Prince Nathan Jello Godasen and Miss Integrity 2025 Fifth Princess Faith Mignonette Ituraray. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hope is the gift to trust that God will grant us eternal life. Friendship leads to peace. Peace is the common hope of all. While we mentor these young children to become the hope of tomorrow, we enkindle on their hearts this value. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our Mr. Hope 2025 Fourth Prince, Mark John Paul Arpader, and Miss Hope 2025 Fourth Princess, Zainab Ibrahim Abdelati. Our Mr. Hope is the loving son of Mr. Manny D. Pader and Mrs. Millet R. Pader. He is a grade 6 pupil, a grade 3 pupil. He loves to eat hot dog. His favorite color is yellow. His habit is playing basketball. And his ambition in life is to become a successful engineer someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Hope 2025 Fourth Prince, Mark John Paul R. Pader. A round of applause, please. Our Miss Hope 2025 Fourth Princess is a loving daughter of Mr. Ismael Khalil Abdelati and Miss Robilyn Montano. She is a senior kindergarten pupil. She loves to eat spaghetti. Her favorite color is purple. She loves dancing. And her ambition in life is to become an artist someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Hope 2025 Fourth Princess, Zainab Ibrahim Abdelati. Once again, our Mr. Hope 2025 Fourth Prince, Mark John Paul Arpader, and Miss Hope 2025 Fourth Princess, Zanab Ibrahim Abdelatif.
Honesty is the foundation of strong relationships, good leadership, and moral character. It fosters trust, builds credibility, and creates a sense of fairness and justice in society. True honesty is not just about telling the truth, but also about being genuine, responsible, and staying true to what is right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our Mr. Honesty 2025 Third Prince Kobichen O Gatus and Miss Honesty 2025 Third Princess Lauren Venice H. Tagakay. A round of applause, please. Our Mr. Honesty is the loving son of Mr. Reggie Cruz Gatus and Mrs. Nena O Gatus. He is a grade 5 pupil. He loves to eat all Filipino food, and his favorite color is white. He loves to play badminton, and his ambition in life is to become a successful engineer someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Honesty 2025 Third Prince, Kobichen O Gatus. Our Miss Honesty is the loving daughter of Mr. Pablo J.R. Tagakay and Mrs. Karen Joy H. Tagakay. She is a grade 2 pupil. She loves to eat spaghetti. Her favorite color is pink. She loves dancing and singing. And her ambition in life is to become a successful doctor someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Honesty 2025 Third Princess, Lauren Venice H. Tagakay. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Honesty 2025 Third Prince, Kobichen O Gatus, and Miss Honesty 2025 Third Princess, Lauren Venice H. Tagakay. Let's give them a round of applause.
Humility is a quality of being modest, respectful, and free from arrogance. It means recognizing one's strength and achievements without boasting, while also acknowledging weaknesses and being open to learning. A humble person treats others with kindness and respect, no matter their status or backgrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our Mr. Humility 2025 Second Prince, Vince A. de Guzman, and Miss Humility 2025 Second Princess, Zania J. C. Beran. Our Mr. Humility is the loving son of Mr. Alvin de Guzman and Mrs. Jovelyn A. de Guzman. He is a grade 1 pupil. He loves to eat vegetables and fruits, and his favorite color is yellow. He loves to watch television. His ambition in life is to become a fireman someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Humility 2025 Second Prince, Vince A. de Guzman. Our Miss Humility is the loving daughter of Mr. Julius Beran and Mrs. Rani Joy Beran. She is a grade 6 pupil. She loves to eat ice cream. Her favorite color is blue. She loves dancing and playing. And her ambition in life is to become a nurse someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Humility 2025 Second Princess, Zanea Jace Sibera. Once again, our Mr. Humility 2025 Second Prince, Vince A. de Guzman, and Miss Humility 2025 Second Princess, Zanea J. Sibera.
Chastity comes from being able to contribute the best that we have and all that we are toward creating a world that supports everyone. But it is also securing the space for others to contribute the best that they have and all that they are. And this depends on the hands of our children, as Dr. Jose Rizal, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Build them young through the values worth emulating. It is on this very place where these young children are honed with values. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you our Mr. Chastity 2025 First Prince Josefino Baby Monsanto and Miss Chastity 2025 Second Princess Ayana C. Higoy. Our Mr. Chastity is the loving son of Mrs. Tess Rios. He is a grade 10 pupil. He loves to eat fried chicken and adobo. His favorite color is red. He loves to watch television. His ambition is to become a successful policeman someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Chastity 2025 First Prince Josefino Baby Monsanto. Our Miss Chastity is the loving daughter of Mr. Jeff Ryan Higoy and Mrs. Jana May Higoy. She is a grade 5 pupil. She loves to eat French fries and ice cream. Her favorite color is blue. She has a passion for singing and dancing. And her ambition in life is to become a successful nurse someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Chastity 2025 Second Princess, Ayana C. Higoy. Once again, our Mr. Chastity 2025 First Prince Josefino Baby Monsanto and Miss Chastity 2025 First Princess Ayana C. Higoy. A round of applause, please.
The good values and virtues that thrive among people are all possessed by these young peers who happen to be our future, where on their hands lie our loyalty, generosity, love, integrity, hope, honesty, humility, and chastity. While they all have this, they are proud as well we all acknowledge and present them. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of the Royal Highness King and Queen of Hearts 2025 of Pagulayan Christian Academy
Incorporated. May I request everyone to please stand as we welcome our King and Queen of Hearts 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proudly present to you our Royal Highness King Franz Garrico Soriano Antonio. A round of applause, please. Our King Franz Garrico Soriano Antonio is the loving son of Mr. Mark G. Antonio and Mrs. Elma C. Antonio. He is a grade 6 pupil. He loves to eat tocino and adobo. His favorite color is blue. He loves to play basketball, and his ambition in life is to become a doctor someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our King of Hearts 2025, King Garricos, King Franz Garricos S. Antonio. A round of applause, please.
And now, the entrance of Her Majesty Queen, ladies and gentlemen, Her Majesty Queen of Hearts, Queen Safira Heniel Constantino Peralta. A round of applause, please. Our Queen Safira Heniel Constantino Peralta is the loving daughter of Mr. Joseph C. Peralta and Mrs. Joylyn C. Peralta. She is a grade 4 pupil. She loves to eat lechon. Her favorite color is pink. She loves dancing and reading books. And her ambition in life is to become a successful doctor someday. Ladies and gentlemen, our Queen of Hearts 2025, Queen Safira Heniel Constantino Peralta.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Highness King of Hearts 2025, King Franz Garricos S. Antonio.
And Her Majesty Queen of Hearts 2025, Queen Safira Heniel Constantino Peralta. Let's give them a round of applause.
Once again, the Royal Family of Pagulayan Christian Academy Incorporated 2025. A round of applause, please. At this juncture, it is time to bestow honor upon our royal family. Let's have the honoring ceremony of the royal family. For the sash and trophy, symbolizes rank or status in victory. For the lei, it is the traditional flower necklace. And the flower bouquet symbolizes appreciation and respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Our Miss Loyalty 8 Princess Tyra F. Bautista. Let's give her a big, big hand. To do the honor in pinning the sash of honor, may we call in our GPTA President, Engineer Mark Hill Capa, and Mrs. Marilyn Tangonan.
give her bouquet, may I call in her advisor, Mrs. Maria Jonaline Tangan and Miss Jazeline Balubal. To put her coronet, may I call in her advisors, Advisor Mrs. Maria Jonaline Tangan and Miss Jamaica Pasinos. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Loyalty 8 Princess, Tyra F. Bautista. At this juncture, may we have our Miss Generosity 7 Princess, Eileen Isabel Jordan. To pin her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Miss Gaudencio Natividad.
To give her bouquet, may I call in Mr. Jerry Obinya and Mrs. Lilibet Sarguer.
To put the coronet, may I call in Mrs. Ellen Joy Ubiña and her advisor, Mrs. Mary Ann Silvestre.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Generosity 7th Princess, Eileen Isabel Jordan. A round of applause, please. Now let's have our Mr. and Miss Love 2025 6th Princess. Our Mr. Love 6th Prince, Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso. To do the honor in pinning the sash of honor, may I call in Mrs. Shirley Ildefonso and his advisor, Miss Joyce Florido.
To put his sleigh, may I call in Mrs. Cheryl Ildefonso and Mrs. Lynn de la Cruz.
And to put the crown, may I call in once again Mrs. Shirley Ildefonso and Mrs. Lynn de la Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Love Sixth Prince, Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso. A round of applause, please.
At this juncture, may I call in our Miss Love Sixth Princess, Jonea Marshall R. Capa. To pin her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Engineer Mark Jill Capa.
To give her bouquet, may I call in her advisor, Miss Leah Grace T. Daraway. To put her coronet, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Mark Hill Capa.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our Miss Love Sixth Princess, Jania Mariel Ak. Coming up, we have our Mr. and Miss Integrity 2025 Fifth Prince and Princess. May I call in our Mr. Integrity Fifth Prince, Nathan Jalog Gudas. To pin his sash of honor, may I call in her advisor, Mrs. Jonaline Tangan and Christine Antonio.
No.
To put the lay, may I call in our GPT officer, Zaida A. Nimo, and her advisor, Miss Lisa Gay Cabasag. To put the crown, may I call in Miss Jenny Mar Sangag and Mrs. Cecil Ann Godasen.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Integrity Fifth Prince, Prince Nathan Jello Godasen. A round of applause, please. At this point, may I call in our Miss Integrity Fifth Princess, Faith Mignonette E. Turaray. To pin her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. Silverio El Chico and her advisor, Miss Lisa Gay Cabasag.
To give her bouquet, may I call in our GP President, Engineer Mark Jill Capa and Miss Rufina Ginigyan.
To put the coronet, may I call in Mrs. Shirley Ildefonso and Miss Rufina Ginigyan. Sinigyan. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Integrity 5th Princess, Faith Mignonette E. Turaray. Let's give her a round of applause. Coming up, our Mr. and Miss Hope 2025 4th Prince and Princess. At this moment, may I call in our Mr. Hope 4th Prince, Mark John Paul R. Pader. To pin his shots of honor, may I call in Mrs. Jesseline A. Caliguran and Mrs. Joyce Mabora. To put his sash, may I call in his advisor, Miss Precious Joy Bukel.
To put his crown may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Manny D. Pader.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Mr. Hope 2025 4th Prince, Mark John Paul R. Pader. A round of applause, please.
At juncture, may I call in our Miss Hope 4th Princess, Zainab Ibrahim Abdelati. Let's give her a round of applause, please. In her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. Russell Fernandez and Miss Jackie Besa. For bouquet, may I call in Mrs. Mary Jane Aglay and Mrs. Edna Kabungkal.
To put the coronet, may I call in Mrs. Rowena Montano and Mrs. Grace Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Hope, 4th Princess, Zainab Ibrahim Abdilati. Let's give her a round of applause.
Let's now proceed to our Mr. and Miss Honesty, 3rd Prince and Princess. Now, may I call in our Mr. Honesty, 3rd Prince, Kobe Chen O. Gatus.
To pin his sash of honor, may I call in Mrs. Nena O. Gatus and her advisor, Miss Geraldine Pader.
To put his lay, may I call in Mrs. Nena O. Gatus.
To put his crown, may I call in Mrs. Nena O. Gatus and her advisor, Miss Geraldine Pader. Once again, our Mr. Honesty, 3rd Prince, Kobe Chen O. Gatus. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
At this moment, may I call in our Miss Honesty, 3rd Princess, Lauren Venice H. Tagakay.
To do the honor in pinning the sash of honor, may I call in Mrs. Marie Angelica Sagun and Miss Crisel Hermitanio.
To give her bouquet, may I call in her advisor, Nicole P. Rosario. To put her coronet, may I call in Mrs. Karen Joy Tagakay and Mr. Pablo Jr. Tagakay.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Hope, third princess, Lauren Venice H. Tagakay. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, as we move forward, may we call our Mr. and Miss Humility 2025 second prince and princess. Our Mr. Humility second prince, Vince A. de Guzman. To pin his sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Alvin de Guzman.
To put his sleigh, may I call in his advisor, Mrs. Mary Ann Silvestre.
To put his crown, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Alvin de Guzman.
To give his trophy, may I call in Engineer Mark Capa and our school principal, Sir Francisco G. Pagulayan.
Once again, our Mr. Humility Second Prince, Vince A. de Guzman. A round of applause, please.
At this juncture, may I call in our Miss Humility Second Princess, J.C. Beran. To pin her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Ryan Higoy.
To give her bouquet, may I call in her advisor, Mrs. Rochelle Ann Tangonan. To put her coronet, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Ryan Higoy.
To give her trophy, may I call in our school principal, Sir Francisco Pagulayan, and Engineer Mark G. Trophy, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Humility Second Princess, Zania J. Siberan. Let's give her a round of applause, please. We now move forward to our Mr. and Miss Chastity 2025 First Prince and Princess. Our Mr. Chastity First Prince, Josefino Baby Monsanto. To pin his sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Nestor De Laza. To put his lay, may I call in Mrs. Olinet Maborang and his advisor, Mrs. Jonalyn Tangan.
To put the crown, may I call in Mrs. Julieta de Laza and Mrs. Olinet Maborang. To give his trophy, may I call in our school principal, Sir Francisco Pagulayan and Engineer Mark Jill Capa.
Once again, our Mr. Chastity First Prince, Josefino Baby Monsanto. A round of applause, please.
At this point, may I call in our Miss Chastity First Princess, Ayana Jezreen Sigoy. To Tash, to pin her sash of honor, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Ryan Higoy.
To give her bouquet, may I call in her advisor, Miss Geraldine Pader. To give her trophy, may I call in our school principal, Sir Francisco G. Pagulayan and Engineer Mark Hill Capa. put her coronet, may I call in Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Ryan Higoy. Once again, our Miss Chastity 2025 First Princess, Ayana Jesurine Higoy. Let's give her a round of applause. Before we move forward, it is the time to begin our festival dance competition. Are you all excited to our festival dance competition? Ladies and gentlemen, to make this day even more remarkable, let's begin the energy of the festival dance competition.
A festival dance is a lively and colorful dance performed during festivals or celebrations. It showcases a community culture, traditions, and beliefs through movements, music, and costumes. These dances are often inspired by history, religious events, and Thanksgiving celebrations.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our distinguished judges. Our first judge, Engineer Mark Hill Capa. Our second judge, Sir Edison Herrera. And our third judge, our school principal, Sir Francisco G. Pagulayan.
And here is the criteria for judging. Choreography and execution, 40%. Performance and showmanship, 30%. Costumes and props, 20%. Theme and relevance, 10%. A total of 100%.
For the awards, we have the Best in Costume, Best in Performance, Best in Choreography, and Most Energetic Performance.
And now, Let us witness the colorful and lively showcase of talents and culture as our dancers bring the spirit of festival to life.
For the first performer, we have the Bambanti Festival of Grade 5 and Grade 6. For the second performer, the Panagbenga Festival of Grade 1 and Grade 2 pupils. The third performer, we have the Kindergarten Festival. And for the fourth performer, the Sinulog Festival of Junior High School. And for the fifth performer, the Mascara Festival of Grade 3 and Grade 4. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we witness the festival dance of the first performer, the Bambanti Festival. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Festival dance execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
electrifying performance. Ayan. The energy, the rhythm, and the vibrant movements truly captured the essence of our rich culture and festival spirit. Sabi nga ni Teacher Leah, bambanti daw. Sumasayaw siya dito sa likod kanina.
Okay, up next, let's welcome the second performer, the Panagbenga Festival of Grade 1 and Grade 2. Let's give them a big hand.
Festival dance execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kayo mga kamay dyan!
Una, kaya. Una, kaya. Ay! Una, kaya. Una, kaya. Ay! Una, kaya. Ay! Una, kaya. Ay!
आया रे
Wow! What a spectacular performance! The rhythm and the colors truly capture the spirit of the festival. Thank you, second performer. Parang mas kinakabahan pa si Teacher Ann asa ka si Teacher Nicole sa performance ninyo.
And now, we arrive at one of the most heartfelt moments of the day. The final walk of our reigning king and queen as they take their last steps in their royal reign. Let us honor their journey, their grace, and the legacy they have left behind. Their time on the throne has been one of the elegance, responsibility, and inspiration, and today we bid them farewell with gratitude and admiration.
A glorious morning to one and all. I am Your Highness Queen of Hearts 2024. Justa Mason R. Kappa. A warm and heartfelt thank you to everyone who has been part of my incredible journey as your reigning queen. This crown has not only been a symbol of honor, but also of responsibility, growth, and service. As I take my final walk, I do so with my gratitude in my heart for the support of my fellow pupils, my teachers, and my parents who have guided me along the way. Though my time as a queen comes to an end, the memories and lessons will stay with me forever. To the next queen, may you wear this crown with pride and purpose, and continue to inspire those around you. To my fellow students, always remember, true royalty is not about a title reward, but a harmony. Thank you, and may continue to shine as one family.
A blessed morning to each and everyone. I am Clyde Delbon and Adi, Your Highness King 2024. As I take my final walk as your reigning king, I do so with a heart full of gratitude. This journey has been one of honor, responsibility, and unforgettable moment. I am deeply thankful for the trust and support you have given me throughout my reign. To my fellow students, continue to lead with my kindness, respect, and excellence to the next king. May you wear the crown with pride and serve with humility. Through my time as a king comes to an end, the memories and lessons will remain forever. Thank you, and may we all continue to shine with dignity and pride.
Now let us witness the coronation of our King and Queen of Hearts of Pikay 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, our Highness King Franz Ganico Soriano Antonio. Let's give him a round of applause, please. To do the honor of pinning the Badge of Honor, may I call in Mrs. Crystal Ann Antonio and Miss Princess Antonio.
May I call in Mrs. Elma C. Antonio and Miss Princess S. Antonio. To put the lay, may I call in her advisor, Mrs. Rochelle Antangonan and Jesseline Caligiran.
To put the cape to our king, may I request his parent, Mr. Mark Gilles Antonio. Mr. and Mrs. Mark Gilles Antonio. To put his crown, may I call in once again the parents of
to give his scepter, may I call in the reigning king.
To give his trophy, may I call in again the parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Jill Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, Our Highness King of Hearts 2025, King Franz Ganico Soriano Antonio. A round of applause, please.
Smile. And now, let us witness the coronation of Her Majesty Queen, Safira Heniel C. Peralta. Let's give her a round of applause, please. To have the honor of pinning the sash of honor, may we respectfully invite her proud parents, Mr. Joseph Peralta and Mrs. Joylene Peralta. To put her cape, may I call in Mrs. Martina Peralta and Mrs. Teresita Constantino. put the coronet, may I request the proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Peralta, to do the honor.
To give her scepter, may I call in our reigning queen, Jasna Michelle Kappa. To give the bouquet to our queen of PKI 2025, may I request her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph C. Peralta. To give her trophy to our queen, may I request also her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph C. Peralta.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Majesty Queen, Queen Safira Haniel C. Peralta. A round of applause, please. Once again, Our Highness King Francisco Soriano Antonio and Her Majesty Queen Safira Haniel Constantino Peralta. A round of applause, please. May we request the royal family for the group pictures. Group pictures muna kayo. the atmosphere again. Let us continue our festival dance competition. Let's welcome the third performer, the Kindergarten Festival. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
May I remind the parents to please stay behind the camera at the back because the online audience can see the students and pupils performing. All they can see is your heads po kasi, kaya let's move backward pa po. Thank you. I repeat, parents, please stay behind the judges, the cameras at the back because the online audience can't see the pupils and students performing.
Festival dance execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow! What an absolutely adorable performance from our little dancers. Despite their young age, they have shown us the true spirit of celebration through their bright smiles and colorful costumes. Talaga namang nasubok ang patience and skills ng kanilang teacher Leia and teacher Sha.
Indeed, partner, we still have two groups. And I know they are now excited, pati ng ating royal family and audience. Are you excited? Ay, hindi naririnig. Are you excited?
Let's welcome our fourth performer, the Sinulog Festival.
Festival dance execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sugod na sa sinulog kitang tanan mapit senyor.
Senyor kang lolo kini, senyor
Palakpakan naman dyan!
senyor kang tatay kini, senyor kang nanay kini.
What an inspiring performance.
Please settle. Students, umupo kayo. Students, as we keep the spirit of the special day alive, let's welcome our last performer to Mascara Festival. Let's give them a big clap.
Festival dance execution in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maskara na! Karina! It's booming Bacolod! Maskara na! It's booming Bacolod! Karina! Maskara na! It's booming Bacolod! Karina! Maskara na! It's booming Bacolod! Electric, mascara. Electric, mascara. Electric, mascara. Maskara na! It's booming Bacolod!
was a breathtaking showcase of culture and artistry. Right, partner?
Yes, partner.
Let's give them another round of applause. So that is the last performer for the festival dance competitions. Sino kaya, partner, ang best among the rest sa kanila?
Malalaman natin yan mamaya-maya, partner. So while we await the results, we arrive at one of the most enchanting moments of this day, the royal dance. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all witness the majestic moment as we present the royal dance of the royal family.
May I request Jania Marshall R. Capa? Once again, let's give a round of applause to our royal family.
May I request the parents to please, thank you.
Again, let's give a round of applause to our royal family. You may now take your seat again. Now, let us take a moment to recognize the individual who made this program a success by presenting them with certificate of appreciation and recognition. But before, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to special moments where we acknowledge the dedications and efforts of our candidates and their proud parents.
Without them, we will not be possible to make this activity to come true. It is therefore apt and proper to give them the merit to be awarded of the certificates of appreciation. The concerned parents will come up on the stage to receive their certificates of appreciation with their candidate children.
May I request to our GPTA President and school principal to do the honors in awarding these certificates of appreciation. But before that, allow me to read the content of this certificate of appreciation. This certificate is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Ernie Bautista in grateful recognition of the parents of Tyra F. Bautista, in grateful recognition of her support during the Coronation Rites 2025 to the program and activities of Pagulayan Christian Academy Incorporated for school year 2024-2025, thereby promoting cooperations and camaraderie among parents, teachers, and pupils. His or her invaluable supports will be worth remembering for its contribution to the attainment of school projects and programs. Given this 28th day of February 25 of Pagulayan Christian Academy Incorporated, Holingo, Solana, Cagayan. Signed, Francisco G. Pagulayan, School Principal or Administrator.
Same certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Jordan, parents of Eileen Isabel U. Jordan.
Same certificate is awarded to Mr. and Mrs. Mark Gil Capa, parents of Jania Marshall R. Capa.
Certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan A. D.C. Ildefonso, parents of Gabriel D.C. Ildefonso.
Same certificate. Same certificate is awarded to Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Y. L. Chico, parents of Faith Mignonette E. Turaray.
Certificate of appreciation is presented to Mrs. Cecil Gudasen, parent of Nathan Jello Gudasen.
Same certificate is awarded to Mr. and Mrs. Ibrahim Khalil Abdelati, the parents of Zainab Ibrahim M. Abdelati.
Certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Manny D. Pader, parents of Mark John Paul R. Pader. Same certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Gino C. Gatus, parents of Kobe Chen O. Gatus. Students, please sit down.
Same certificate is awarded to Mr. and Mrs. Pap J.R. Tagakay, parent of Loren Venice H. Tagakay.
Certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Julius B. Beran, parents of Zayana J. C. Beran.
Same certificate is awarded to Mr. and Mrs. Alvin de Guzman, parent of Vince A. de Guzman.
Same certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Ryan Higoy, parents of Ayana Jazurin C. Higoy.
Same certificate is awarded to Mrs. Testrios, mother of Josefino Baby G. Monsanto.
Certificate of appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Joseph C. Peralta, parents of Safira Haniel Peralta. Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Mark Hill C. Antonio, parents of Franz Ganicus Antonio. We would also like to express our gratitude to our GPTA officers for the untiring support as well as their deep involvement in the realization of this program. It is therefore apt and proper to give them the merit to be awarded of the Certificate of Recognition. Allow me to read the content of this certificate. Certificate of Recognition is presented to Engineer Mark Hill Kappa in grateful recognition of his or her support during the Coronation Rites 2025.
Same certificate is awarded to Sir Jonathan Ildefonso.
Same certificate is also awarded to Mrs. Zaida Nimo.
And same certificate is awarded to Mrs. Marilyn Tangonan. Same certificate is awarded to Mrs. Jesseline Caligiran. Same certificate is awarded to Sir Edison Herrera.
Same certificate is presented to Florentino Castillo.
And same certificate is awarded to Mrs. Joyce Maborang. Same certificate is awarded to Lucia Gumafung. Thank you, everyone.
May I request everyone na wag mo nang umalis because we will be having an important announcement after the event.
Hello. Congratulations and thank you. We would also like to express our warm thanks and deepest gratitude to the Pagulayan Christian Academy Incorporated staff, their camaraderie and untiring support to our children. And as a token of recognition, we present you with this certificate of appreciation.
Sino daw po ang nakakita ng Santo Niño po? Certificate of Recognition is presented to Teacher Leah Grace T. Daraway. Same Certificate of Recognition is presented to Nona Yasmin M. Balubal. Ay, Batulan, sorry. Same certificate is presented to Teacher Mary Ann A. Silvestre. Same certificate is presented to Teacher Precious Joy Bukel. Same certificate is presented to Teacher Joyce B. Florido. Certificate of Recognition is presented to Teacher Geraldine A. Pader. Certificate of recognition is also presented to Teacher Richelle Ann Otangonan. Same certificate is presented to Teacher Lisa Gays S. Kabasag. Certificate of recognition is presented to Teacher Maria Jonalyn C. Tangan. Certificate of recognition is also presented to Teacher Nicole Rosario. Yours truly. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the announcement of the winner of Festival Dance Competition. Every group has poured their hearts into their performances, making this Festival Dance Competition truly remarkable. Okay, before we announce our champion, let us first recognize those who have excelled in spatial categories. Best in Costume.
Who's your bet?
Best in Costume goes to Mascara Festival. Mamaya na daw yung certificate ninyo. Best in Performance. Congratulations. Panagbenga Festival.
And best in choreography is the Panagbenga Festival.
And Sinulog Festival.
And of course, the most energetic performance.
We have the Bambanti Festival,
The Kindergarten Festival,
and Panagbenga Festival.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. After an intense and inspiring competition, it is time to witness the winner of Festival Dance Competition.
For our third place, we have a tie. Sino kayang third place natin? The Bambanti Festival and Kindergarten Festival.
And for the second place, we have the Mascara Festival.
Ala, sino kaya ang mananalo? Panagbenga kaya or Sinulog Festival?
Okay. Sino ang gusto ninyo? Sino? Ay, lakas! Okay! For our first place, we have the... Ang laki nakabahan si Teacher Nicole! Sino kaya? We have the Panagbenga Festival! And the champion is the Sinulog Festival!
Okay, the champion is Sinulog Festival.
Thank you, everyone!
Congratulations to all winners.
We would gladly inspire with someone to give an inspirational message. Ladies and gentlemen, let us therefore welcome our beloved school directors, Ma'am Preseres C. Pagulayan.
Maupo muna tayo, hindi pa po tapos ang program. As we come to the end of this grand and memorable day, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event a success. To our newly crowned royals, may you wear your titles with honor and serve as an inspiration to all. We would like to express our deepest appreciation to Engineer Mark Hill Kappa for generously lending us the LED screen, making this day even more spectacular. To our dedicated organizers, teachers, parents, students, and guests, thank you for your support and participation. Your presence has truly made this celebration meaningful. So we have an important announcement.
Tomorrow, we will continue the celebration with a grand parade or motorcade. The call time is at 6 a.m. Please be on time. The kindergarten will no longer attend the parade, but all students from grade 1 to grade 10 are required to attend, as you will be performing at the Centro tomorrow. Attendance is a must. Let us all come together once again to showcase our school spirit and talents. See you all bright and early.
And with that, we officially conclude this memorable program. Once again, I am Nicole Rosario.
And I am Leah Grace T. Zarawai,
Your
Masters of Ceremonies signing off. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Call time tomorrow is at 6 a.m. I repeat, call time for tomorrow at 6 a.m. School po muna tayo.